Hi guys! So obviously, this is gonna be one of my Halloween tutorials for this year. I've never done something like this, but this year, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to do something crazy and outrageous, and I decided I wanted to do, it's called the Chelsea Smile, or you can do the Joker Smile, whichever you know it as. Believe it or not, it's super duper simple to do. I am here to teach you guys every step on how I was able to create this look. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching, even if it's gross. So I wanted my eyes to still stand out. So I just did my eyes, put on falsies just so that there's still a little extra. And my brows really quickly, and also a little bit of under eye concealer. Because you don't want to get lost in all of the special effects makeup. I'm going to take a makeup wipe. I'm going to clean this part of my face. The part I'm doing the cut in. And this will make sure that there isn't any oils or residue of any product on my skin so that the products cling onto my skin better. So the first thing you're going to need is Graftobian modeling wax. So it looks like this. It's very thick. If you don't have a spatula at home, this one specifically for makeup, I guess you could use like any tool that's like thin but not sharp, but something you can use to maneuver stuff around your face. So what you're gonna do is take the wax, the modeling wax you have, and you're gonna start just pushing that in your skin, and you're trying to form the smile shape. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and I find that if you do tapping motions on the area, it gets more texture. I like having parts that are like chunky and really elevated, so it really looks like your skin is flapping off. And then I'm gonna take the pointy end of my spatula, and I find that the easiest way is just to carve out the smile. Make it look a bit like jagged, as if the knife they were using was blunt. And since that scraped off a little of the wax, you just want to fix the surrounding areas. So once you're happy with how that looks, you're going to take your liquid latex, and this is also by Graftobian. And I did a patch test on this on my arm first just to see if I would react, but I didn't. So it comes with a brush like this. So I'm just gonna put this over the modeling wax. And this liquid latex has like a little bit of a strong, not a little bit, it has a strong smell. Honestly, the smell bothers me, but then it goes away once it dries. And this will kind of make the modeling wax set and make it last longer and be a little stiffer and easier to paint over. Then I'm taking a makeup sponge. This is just the generic ones, very inexpensive because I don't want to be using a beauty blender on this. And I'm just gonna pat the edges. And at this point, what you want to do is just wait for this to dry. And when it dries, it should be clear. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it's pretty dry. And you still want to make sure that you can still move your mouth and talk properly, eat and drink even just from a straw. You can use a blow dryer if you want to speed up the process, but it doesn't take too long. I just listen to a song or two while it's drying. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation, which is my skin color, and I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So I just put some in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take the same sponge, use the fat end. So I'm just gonna keep dabbing to turn this into the same color as my skin. So you don't have to focus so much on the inner part of the wound, but definitely try to cover up the outer part because that's the one that's blending into your skin. And once you've covered your wound and now that it looks like your skin tone, it's time for the fun part, which is painting in the blood and making it look extra gross. So I don't want to use my makeup brushes just because latex is a little tricky to wash off brushes. So I'm just going to be using cotton buds, cotton swabs. These are black just because these are the ones I use for makeup. But you don't even need a lot of them. You just need 1 or 2. And the best part is you don't even need to spend on face paint and stuff like that, because you could just use different, sorry, my fingers are so messy. You could just use different shades of red liquid lipstick. And I recommend using liquid lipsticks because you want the blood to last very long, last you the whole night. But I've also tried it with regular lipsticks and they work fine as well. It's just that they'll move around and be a bit more slippery. The first liquid lipstick I have is Braven by BLK Cosmetics. This is what I'm using as the fresh blood. And I'm putting this in the center part of the cut. Then next, I'm going to take this Always On liquid lipstick by Smashbox, and this is in the shade Misconduct, and this one is a deeper red color, so it kind of looks like blood that's been sitting out. And I'll put this closer to the edges of the wound. And next is super important, you need black. So this is just a random black lipstick that I have. Since this doesn't have a brush or a wand or anything, it's easy to clean up, so I don't mind just rubbing it on directly. And the last part is the best part. It's the part that's really gonna make it look super duper realistic. This is the Graftobian Blood Paste. This one's so great because it's so thick. So I'm just gonna take my spatula and I'm gonna scoop some of this blood paste out. And you just wanna spread it on. And it's so great because it's so chunky and it really brings it to life. Then what I do is I take the smaller end of the sponge and I just spread the blood out a bit, and I'm just gonna take this time to retouch this side of my mouth, though it's looking really nasty. I'm gonna add more because I'm extra. And I super love the look of the blood paste on the edges. It's so good. Then super important, just to tie the whole look together, you wanna just put the bright red liquid lipstick messily in the center of your lip. Let me zoom you in. Then take a darker one. Maybe go out here. Here. And of course your black. Just some finishing details. Then my super duper last step is to take this Graftobian blood gel, and I'm just gonna put this so that I have dripping blood. Not too much though, because it's already disgusting. And I'll put whatever fell in my finger just on my lip. I got some on my tooth, but it looks good. I just want one more to drip from there. Drip, drip. So this is the makeup look done. And the best part about it is you can dress up however you like, or if you want to use this and go as the Joker, then that's definitely perfect as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Halloween tutorial. Please feel free to leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you guys have the best Halloween this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.